Hey guys, what's up? It's iJevin. How is everybody doing? I'm here with a quick update before the video actually starts. I want to apologize for the length of this video. I recorded about an 8-minute clip before what you see, and the audio was all messed up. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when I move my microphone a little bit, sometimes it gets glitchy, and it makes everything I say sound like a giant sort of like I'm like Darth Vader, essentially. And that's what happened. So like I said, I just want to apologize. There was about another additional 8 minutes that was supposed to be on the video, but there is not. So enjoy the rest of the video, I guess. Alright guys, so I have learned one thing about the big reactors. It takes a ton of material to run those, so we can't do that just yet, but on the bright side, we can start setting up for it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get our turtles going, because we, like I said, we really don't have a lot of stuff yet. Mining? What did I freaking call those things? I know I picked them up. They're in here somewhere. I just don't know what they would technically be called. Okay, I guess I should have probably just looked up computer craft. But, yeah, I definitely want to go the big reactor route. That mod looks, it looks very awesome, to be honest with you. So I've got some chests, and I've got stuff here. Okay, so this is, level 11. Now, our main goal for big reactors is to get Yellowite. Yellowite is your fuel source, and, when you get that, you'll pump that into the reactor, and the reactor will fuel itself depending on how many fuel rods you have. And the one that I saw on the video was like a 3x3. It was a very small reactor, right? And so with that being said, we definitely want to do a bigger one. So the one having the fuel rod, the one little fuel rod, was only producing like 250 RF per tick. And that is very, very slow. Let's see. So we want to do... I guess we'll start right here. And let me put a couple chests behind this. I'll dig out one more row here. So yeah, it'll take the Yellowite and it'll pump that into it, give it fuel that's essentially like, you know, it's radioactive fuel. And then all of a sudden, it'll start making tons and tons of fuel, which we still need to keep it cool. So the more of that Yellowite stuff we have, the better. Alright, so we're going to do tunnel, and let's just do tunnel like 50. There we go. And so it should go forward. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it does like a 3 by... Yeah, okay. Does that. So we need to go over 1 block for this one. There we go. And we'll put that one... right there. I want to start working on a blast furnace, but I just don't have any slime balls. So that's a problem. Tunnel 50. There we go. When we come down here, it's probably going to be pretty sketchy, I would have imagined. Or I will imagine. And then let's do one more. And what is it? Every, what, 3 blocks? 2 blocks? Okay, so we need to dig this one out too as well. Yeah, so essentially the goal and the end game plan here is to have one of those giant reactors, or even maybe 2 or 3 of them. With as much stuff as I want to do in this world, we might need more than one. So, I'm going to keep researching that mod, because like I said, I've really never messed with it before, so... Tunnel 50, there we go. All that coal. Alright, let's get some torches down here. Yeah, so, like I was telling you guys, it's, one of the reasons why I really want to mess with that mod is here. Let's go into a creative world real fast, and I'll kind of show you. This will work. Alright, creative world. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to look up big reactors, and we should have all the stuff in front of us that we will need. Let's go to creative plus big react. Alright, so you see we need the control rod, we need at least one of those, we need the glass, we'll also need reactor casings. Reactor casings is like one of the most important ones, and you see it takes like steel ingots. That's a lot to get, really. I mean, Take that, and we need these. So if I've done that right, let's see. Controller, casing, glass, control rod. Okay, so we would start off by just making the casing, and for this example, we'll just do the 5x5 one. There are different size reactors. Here we go. But look, when you think of these reactors, think of the reactors sort of like the railcraft tanks. The tanks are about the same size. There we go. Now, the next thing you would need to do is you'll need at least one controller. You'll need at least one reactor control, or the rod controllers. There we go. So we'll put this in here. And I'll make the floor just out of this. So it takes a lot to craft these, but I think in the end it'll be worth it. So those are the fuel rods, and then you would put this on top. And then if I'm not mistaken, that's everything that we would need. So let's just go ahead and fill this in. So this is a multi-block structure, and to get this to work, you need all of these certain blocks. Make sure we don't place any blocks on the inside of that. One side to go. Now, I have no idea if I did this right or not. I'm still learning just as you guys are. Okay, so there is our reactor. Now, if we click on this, it's going to tell us everything that we have here. And you can also kind of control, you know, what we've got here. Now, there was, this is the other thing that we're going to need. We're going to need an access port, and we're going to need a coolant port. And you can pretty much break that, put that on the side, and then grab the other one and put that on the side. There we go. So, let me get some of this out of my inventory here. And so, if you, I want to, can I not right-click that? I thought I would be able to right-click that. There we go. So this is the import, this is the outport, etc. Hold on, I think you have to set it from over here, maybe. And then outlet, inlet. Okay. So all of your coolant stuff would come out of this side right here. All of our yellowite would go into it right there. So let's grab some yellowite, and is this only one ingot? Yeah, I want 64. Put that right in there. So this is going to start fueling up right now. 100% fuel, 0% depleted, and all of this is going to start working. But we actually need to turn the reactor on. Activate reactor. So as you can see now, it's starting to heat up. And see, that's the problem, is it's heating up. It doesn't have any way to cool it, right? So I'm going to deactivate the reactor really quickly. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if it has to be inside or outside. I think it has to be inside. There is the gelid. This stuff is like liquid snow, basically. And if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to just pour this on the inside. Like, I don't know if that's going to work or not. It looks like it dissipated. Is it dissipating? It should be fine. Now let's see if that'll cool that down or anything like that. Activate. It looks like it's gaining faster to me. This thing is going to explode. Wait for it. Alright, let's deactivate. So it doesn't make any energy right now. That's weird that it's not making any energy. Huh. I don't understand that one bit, I guess. But this is how you make a reactor, and you can see all the stuff that goes into it. It's a lot of work, but I think in the end it'll be a lot of fun, to be honest with you, because it's something that I've never done before, and I think that we can really make a cool theme out of this entire thing, so I'm gonna like it. Alright guys, I am back. So I've been working on just a temporary kind of spawner here. I want a way to get XP and to get fuel for our generators, for our jetpack, and stuff like that. So I know last time we collected the blaze spawners from the nether, and I thought that now might be a good time to actually put those to use. And let me kill this guy. There we go. So blaze. I say I should have 2 spawners. I'm probably gonna only use one just to test this out. So what I've done is I just took our spawner room here, put water in all four corners, and then dug the hole out in the middle. So now here's the problem. Water doesn't kill, right? Water will kill blazes, but it won't kill it for drops like a human interaction would. So if by us standing right here, we can actually kill the blazes. So I'm hoping that this will work. So we need to fill in, you know, sort of the rest of this really quickly. That's a lot of glass, though. I think I'm going to do, like, the top layer in cobblestone in hopes to save a little bit of glass here. I'm hoping that this will be good enough. So what we can do is, I'm hoping, I've actually never used blaze rods in a generator before. So I'm hoping I can actually use the dust for it, because that would save a lot of time. We can just put it into the crafting table and be like, ta-da! I'm just hoping that this works out the easiest way possible. I have a feeling like something might go wrong, or you always get that like kind of last minute feeling to where it's like, yeah, this is probably not gonna work. But I want to get more into the habit of doing this stuff. I don't know what happened, man. Like, I lost my touch. I really have. I used to do all kinds of crazy stuff in like vanilla, and I don't do it anymore. And it makes me a little sad. So expect the unexpected with Jevin. There we go. That shouldn't be too bad. Alright, let me go ahead and put my jetpack back on. And I'm just going to put this right in the middle, I think. Okay, so they spawn fast. Alright, well that's definitely working. So can they shoot me from here? I don't think so. Okay, so we got a blaze rod. I wonder, it's probably going to need less light for one. Let's get rid of some of this. Just a bit too much light. There we go. So as you can see, the water's doing damage. So those will all fuel in. Now, I want to try this. So let's try this. And see if this will work in the generator. Jetpack. So that does work in the generator then. Awesome! Okay, well we got ourselves an easy fuel source. That works for me. It is a bit slow. How many do we have in there right now? Just the one? Yeah. It's not bad. We should, I guess if we're going to really like get as much out of this as we possibly can, we should probably either put another spawner in there or use a fortune pickaxe, I think. Hold on. I can't get in there with my jetpack on. Are you guys gonna go down in the hole? That could be an issue too. Let me go and kill this guy. Alright. Put my jetpack back on for a second. God, that is terrible. This is like... There we go. I probably should have made the hole bigger. Well, they seem to be flowing in. I think as long as I'm standing down here, I'll be okay. Okay, I think we're gonna have to fix this. I think the hole is just not big enough. Yeah, as you can see. Oh yeah, they're flying, and that's a problem. Yeah, it's a shame that that doesn't give you... Well, we made a really good spawner that doesn't work. Alright, let me grab this. That's hilarious. Yeah, we have to remove that bottom one. That's so funny. That kind of sucks, because that would have been an epic spawner. Yeah, they'll definitely go down in there better. Alright, well, we have to leave it like that for sure, then. So the game plan with this world, guys. Once we have a lot more material, we can start working on getting stuff. Next episode, I really want to focus on getting slime balls and getting steel production going. Steel production is going to be one of our major problems. Once we have steel production finished, we can start working on making quarries and stuff like that. Once we get quarries, we'll be in a little bit better shape to start doing stuff. Then obviously we want to move to a better power source. We'll start designing the base. What do you guys think for colors of the base should be? Leave me a comment down in the section below letting me know. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about that. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, so it's really just a matter of time. Great Tech is slowing us down, but we are to that point to where, like, we are very, very, very close to being able to, like, you know, kind of match up with Great Tech almost. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys will leave a like if so. This is iJevin. Peace out, guys.